I'm going to say something potentially controversial, and I'm just going to say it fast and hope that nobody comes for me. I think we're living in a time of musical theatre where opting up and riffing have become the main focus, as opposed to telling the story. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely think that opting up and riffing absolutely have their place in musical theatre. However, I think if it's at the detriment to the story that you're meant to be telling in the song, what's the point in doing a musical? We might as well just do a play. Because I personally believe that the reason we get to a song within the story and the reason that we start singing in the first place is because speaking the words would no longer convey the correct emotion. The emotion has become so much bigger than just talking, and we have to sing it in order for the audience to feel the right thing. And I guess my fear is that we are falling into this mindset collectively as an industry where we would prefer the audience to come away from a show thinking that we were good and impressive vocalists rather than good and impressive storytellers. And of course, the majority of us are always striving for both. But when we live in a day and age of social media where we see compilations on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram constantly about which Veronica Sawyer riffed the best at the end of Beautiful, which Elphaba riffed the best at the end of No Good Deed, you can't help but fall into this mindset of, well, that I have to just find a riff and I have to nail that riff every night, whether it's to the detriment of the song and the storytelling and the emotion or not. Now, I love an option up or a riff as much as the next person. However, if I went to go and see a show and someone sang the song exactly as it was written without any fancy frills, but they gave the most heartbreaking or joyous or whatever emotion they were meant to be portraying performance within that song, who cares? Who cares what riff they did or didn't do? Who cares what option up they did or didn't do? If I felt all the right things, isn't that the point of musical theatre?